Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. I'm your host, ThePikaWu. In the last episode, we kind of, finished that one route that's just north of Jubilife. We kind of went west to get like an item that was just kind of chilling there because we can't really do anything else in that direction just yet. And so we headed east and we're on our way to Oreburgh City, which is also the city that has the first gym. So yeah, that'll be a thing. So yeah, without any whatever, let's just kind of jump into this episode. And I knew this was going to happen because off screen there's like an area that you can go up, as you probably just saw. And I encountered a Geodude on the way up there, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, I guess. And like whenever I reloaded the save state, like every time I did it, like almost every 3 to 4 steps, it would trigger the encounter. So it's kind of retarded, but I mean, whatever. Anyways, something that I kind of wanted to talk about with everyone today, because I don't know if I've talked about it at all yet. We're a week away from the Pokemon Bank, or at least anyone that's not, Japan. We're going to be getting free Serebii off of this event. It's going to be a level 10 with an exclusive move called Hold Back, which apparently is like False Swipe and Safeguard, all in one, which I'm not entirely sure why it's like that, but I mean, whatever. Should be interesting. It might be good for catching Pokemon. I don't remember if it gets like Spore or whatever. I can't really remember the moves that Serebii usually carried. But I mean, whatever. We'll see how it actually does. It's probably not going to do much of anything, if anything at all. So I don't really understand the whole purpose of having the move Hold Back, I suppose. But whatever. I think that you would have better options in the form of like Scizor or whatever, because Scizor's Technician increases its power, things like that. But well, you might be able to do that kind of thing with Smeargle too, because Smeargle can just copy the egg move. Well, yeah, the egg move, the exclusive move, just like everyone's done with Happy Hour. So I mean, there's that. But I don't really know. Like I said, Scizor might be better just for the fact that it has a lot of attack power, and Hold Back sounds kind of like a physical move unless it's somehow special. More HP EVs, yay! And for some reason my computer chair's arm was kind of further up than it should have been. Weird. I'm sure if you just heard scratching, that was me scratching my beard. Anyways, I kind of want to keep talking about the bank, because again, I'm pretty sure everyone that's playing X and Y has Black and White or Black and White 2, and I'm pretty sure that everyone, can't wait to have the bank. Me personally, I kind of want to transfer over a lot of things. Like I know I have on one of my games, I have like 60 something Pokemon that I want to transfer over. There's also events and legendaries and shinies that I want to transfer over from my Black and White and my Black and White 2. So I mean, there's a lot of things that I really want to transfer over. Most importantly is probably my competitive teams, stuff like that. Anyways, Oreburgh City, we kind of have to interrupt the bank thing here because we're in a new city. Because I mean, talk to all the people, all the other happy crap. But yeah, we'll probably continue with the bank, as we go along. I can't really say for certain like all the other things that I really can't wait to have from it. Another thing I'm kind of interested to see is all the egg moves that we're going to be getting. Did I talk to you already? No, I did not. Okay. But yeah, I kind of want to see what the new egg moves are going to be like, because again, we're kind of lacking Pokemon that are only in Pokemon Bank basically. And like, okay, for example, apparently Gudra gets Recover from Milotic. I think this was in some kind of like magazine or like a strategy guide or something. So I mean, I'm not entirely sure about that, but like I haven't seen it myself, so I don't know if it's actually confirmed, if it's real or true or whatever. If someone actually knows about that, feel free to leave a comment telling me about it. But yeah, like if that's the case, then that's gonna be pretty nasty. A recovered Gudra seems a little ridiculous. And we get a free Great Ball, cool. But yeah, like that's just like one of like 100 like different possibilities that we might have that are just going to be really good for the game, or possibly even game breaking. So I mean, I kind of want to see what new egg moves we get. Like I've actually, over the past few days, I've been trying to think of like any egg moves that we can potentially get that would be worthwhile on some of the competitive Pokemon, or might make some Pokemon competitive. I've been drawing blanks, so I mean, I don't really know. Maybe I'm not thinking hard enough, but whatever. And she's talking about something about underground, which we'll be getting to eventually, don't worry about that. And it's something that you can only do if you happen to have Wi-Fi, so if you want proof that I have, you know, Wi-Fi on my emulator, we'll be definitely going through that. I can't guarantee how well it's really going to run though. I think the last time I tried doing the underground thing, it was kind of laggy. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't intend on staying in there very long. And this guy is talking about fossils. I'm assuming that you take the fossils to him. I don't really remember. I say way too much, don't I? I don't know. Like every time I say it, I feel like I'm saying it way too much. Oh, okay, I think I understand what this is. Usually when you connect through the Wi-Fi, there's like an alternate, see, there's the again. But yeah, like there's an alternate little icon that you can have when you're in the Wi-Fi club and stuff like that. And this will determine exactly what you're gonna actually be. So I'm just gonna pick idle, I suppose, whatever. Let's see here, and yeah, if we want to change it, we can just come back and talk to this person again. So I mean, but yeah, not like it matters. And I think we can actually get downstairs now. Whatever. I swear, if we can go to that place now, I'm gonna be a little angry. We already talked to everyone up here. So downstairs we go, and we get greeted by one of the, you know, people that are just sitting there. Tila, really? That's your name? And we get the PAL pad. This is confirmation that I will be able to do trading to get my next team member. Yay! I should have that in my next episode. Now we can register a friend, or understood. Register a friend, obviously you have to take your friend code, you put it in your like you give it to your friend, they put it in their PAL pad, you do the same with theirs. You both are connected, you can trade via wireless, you know, all that other happy junk. And you come down here to do that, because, you know, this isn't 5th gen, you can't just, you know, do it just whatever. Like, well, 5th gen you can't really do it like whatever either, but, you know, whatever. Wi-Fi Plaza, this is an infrared thing, obviously I can't do that because, you know, computer, herder. But, yeah, like if you happen to have two DSs like right next to each other, and, you know, there's no internet or whatever, you can still connect by doing it through the infrared. So, I don't think I need to heal, so I'm just not gonna bother. More houses to go through, yay! So, for anyone that doesn't know, I have a friend of mine named CJ Sparkin. He does Yu-Gi-Oh! And YouTube videos. Be sure to check him out. He's giving away a 3DS right now. So, I mean, if you're interested in 3DSs, you should really check it out. But he was doing a stream as of last night, and we got on the topic of competitive, like, you know, post-bank stuff. And a lot of people seem to, like, there's a few, like, I feel like there's a lot of people that are misguided about some of the Pokemon that are going to be, like, available once the bank comes out. I don't want to sell anything, why am I doing that? And I think this guy only does mail, right? Yep. But yeah, like, we got on topic of, like, competitive Pokemon post-bank, and a lot of people were thinking things like Keldeo's not going to do anything, like, Terrakion's going to have to be, like, I don't remember if they said scarfed or sashed. I think they said sashed. And, like, we got an in-game trade for an Abra, which isn't bad, I suppose. If you want to have an Abra without having to worry about it running away from you, there you go. Again, I keep saying but yeah, like, Sash Terrakion sounds so terrible, and I really don't think it's going to be necessary, especially in Generation 6. I don't think that there's going to be very many things that are going to, like, completely scare it out or anything. So, I mean, And then there's like, okay, a lot of people think that Talonflame is going to actually beat Keldeo with like priority Brave Bird, which I don't completely deny, but at the same time, like, it's equally threatening to Talonflame, and I really wouldn't recommend staying in on a Keldeo, just for the fact that, like, if it happens to be like a choice scarf or whatever, and you decide to go for like Sword Stance or something, like, you're gonna be really screwed. I mean, the only way you're gonna really beat Keldeo is with priority, and some of them actually carry the Hydro Pump, which is probably gonna be more than enough to kill you in the first place. This is an amazing Pokeball, as I'm sure anyone who's watched me play through, you know, HeartGold would know, because I mean, it's a really good Pokeball for catching Lugia and all that other happy junk. So, I mean, just saying. But yeah, like, I just honestly don't think that Keldeo is going to drop out of favor. Like, that Pokemon was suspect tested towards the end of 5th Gen OU. So, I mean, like, why would it ever fall out of favor? It really just doesn't make any sense to me. And in case you didn't know, we were heading towards the mine, which we have a few people out here, some Machops. I think there's a few items lying around that you can get to. There's even another house here. Let's see here. Okay, he doesn't say anything relevant. But yeah. Honestly, what I really can't wait to see is Latios. Latios is going to be one of my favorite things to see in Postbank. Same with, I think, Heatran. Heatran seems like it's a very necessary evil in the game, despite the fact that I think a lot of people hated it, just for the fact that it usually carried the air balloon, making its ground, like, 4 times ground weakness, like nothing. And on top of that, it had, like, access to stealth rocks and all that other crap. So, I mean, like, it pissed off a lot of people. But at the same time, I feel like it's just a really good Pokemon to have in the game. Oh, a free Super Potion. Cool. But yeah, like there's a lot of Pokemon that I could see just being very healthy for the game, but at the same time, like, depending on how, like, buff they get in the new game, like, in the new, you know, shit, like, it may become a problem. Like, I don't know if Keldeo is gonna have anything interesting that it can relearn through Heart Scales, things like that. So, like, I don't know. We'll have to see how things play out. I'm kind of worried about the Therian forms, just because, like, Intimidate Landorus has always been really good. Like, the Therian Landorus is just really good. Then there's Thundurus, who's, you know, Electric Flying is, you know, obviously a really good thing to have. And then, for some reason, a lot of people think that Tornadus is going to be it's going to be allowed to continue in OU post-Bang. A lot of people don't seem to realize what it exactly did in Generation 5. A few friends of mine actually do understand full and well how destructive Tornadus really was. Regenerator U-turn was the dumbest thing that they could have ever given to a Tornadus. Not to mention, like, the Hurricane and all that other crap. Like, Tornadus is probably going to be quickly bumped right back to Ubers the second that Bang comes out, assuming that it's not already considered an Uber Pokemon. Like, let's be real, it's Tornadus. And on top of that, Landorus in general, not just the Incarnate, not just the Therian, but both were kind of on, you know, the brink of both becoming Uber. But they decided only to do the Incarnate one for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, I honestly believe the Therian one is infinitely superior. So, I mean, then again, whether it was, you know, a permanent thing in 5th generation, and yeah, this is a bad matchup for me, isn't it? Do more damage than I hope you would do. That's a crit. It's kind of a shame, I don't really have anything to use against this. I'm going to taunt you before you decide to do that again. Yeah, exactly. Now you're forced to attack. Wow, I'm not doing any damage. See how much damage Ember does. There we go, that did a good amount of damage. More damage than I thought it would, that's for sure. And taunt wears off just in time for me to potentially kill you. Yay, we killed it, guys. battle ends at exactly 15 minutes, and we get our second evolution of this Let's Play. Ah! Hype! This is extremely good, by the way, because it's going to learn a move, I think, almost instantly, if not, you know, well, okay, instantly or like a level or two later. I think it's exactly... It is exactly. We get Mach Punch, priority fighting type move. Really good, especially considering the first gym leader is rock type. So, I'm going to just get rid of Scratch, because we're part fighting now. I mean, stab, whatever, you know, good stuff. Very good stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get this item without running into something. Yay, we did. So, since we're literally over 15 minutes and we encounter something, ah, yes, hi, let's have free Pokemons. Not really, fucking cheater. Goodbye. I hate Geodude so much. Anyways, in the next episode we will continue going on through the mines. We really only have like, I think maybe 2 or 3 trainers in here to deal with left. And then we can continue on to the Oreburgh Gym, which we should definitely be doing in the next episode. So until next time, this is the PokeGamer signing out.